Okay, I'm here with Gene Tait and Tom Carruthers, two of the masterminds behind the Connecticut Film Festival. This is the third year of the festival here in Danbury. Give me your overall impressions about the turnout, the feedback, and all the good things that happened with the festival.
Well, we got some tremendous response to the films. People really loved them, particularly Clear Blue Tuesday, Harvest, and The Wrecking Crew, I think, were some of the most popular films from the attendees.
Okay.
I would say the same thing. I got some great feedback. People coming up on the street, people coming in the box office and saying, wow, this is really great. I've never come before. This is the first time I came, and they had a blast, you know. Some of them are sitting in there tonight watching The Wrecking Crew.
Yeah.
All right, well, this year is your third year here in Danbury. Do you feel that this year is the best year of the film festival overall? In fact, if I'm correct, you did a couple of years in Bethel before it became the Connecticut Film Festival.
Well, we started in Bethel, and then there were a couple of years around the state, and we were down in Westport. Right. And then we presented it to 5 cities and towns around the state, and Danbury decided that they wanted to sponsor it, so we started having it here. I'd say it's a little different than last year. We had a great festival last year. I think we had a great festival in 2008. I remember everybody kind of compares everything based around The Flyboys. That was like the opening night film. Nobody had been in the theater in like 13 years. So, you know, there was a lot of things that came together to make that a great film. And it was a great film. I love The Flyboys. But we've had hundreds of great films since that time, like including The Wrecking Crew. I mean, it was taking a chance to open up with a documentary. A lot of festivals won't do that. And but you know what? I fell in love with that film, and so did Gene about 4 months ago. And we talked to Denny on the phone, and we really wanted to champion it. And you know, it was picked up in a lot of news media, and it really helped push it, make it a popular film. And one of the things that we do for filmmakers is we try and help them promote their projects so that maybe they can make a deal. And we had several distributors here over the week who were looking at films to buy. So that's kind of part of what our role is as a film festival, but at the same time, economic development, bringing culture and arts to the community. So is this the best festival? I would say it's on a par with the first 2 years, but what we did is we consolidated our events, made it a little smaller and a little tighter. We improved on the educational events. David Bonin did a great job along with Joe Nino on the digital and new media, and then Gary Plosky and Damian Dayton and Marty Lang did an incredible job on the screenwriting and also the film education. And I think we had a really tighter festival with fewer events, but better quality overall.
Right. Now, when people hear film festival, they only think about film. And I try to tell people that the Connecticut Film Festival is a lot more than film, myself being in a panel of one of the events here. So why don't you just tell me real briefly, what is involved with the Connecticut Film Festival besides film?
Well, part of the reason that you have the digital and new media and the music component and the screenwriting component along with the film is we're dovetailing our marketing efforts and the relevancy of the education that we offer to building a sustainable workforce that works around the state tax credit. You know, as the state develops an industry, the film industry, the tax credit is for film, digital media, and music projects, and the music projects are as they relate to like a video game, which would fall under digital new media, or a musical score, which would fall under film. So all our education has some relevancy to that. So that's one of the reasons the film festival has all these components. The difficulty for us is changing our marketing angle so that we can evolve it so that it's not just called the film festival. And over the course of last year, this year, and going into next year, you'll start to see an evolution in how that's marketed. Right now we have 3 websites. When you go to Connecticut Film Festival, you'll see film, and you'll see digital and new media, and you'll see music. And very soon we will actually have an industry site. There'll be an industry community where you can post jobs, people can post their resumes, actors, actresses, editors, directors, whatever. So, you know, we start to make it more of a community, and if anybody's been to the news site will see it's going to evolve into more of a new community. And this way will serve the needs of the industry that's evolving in the state of Connecticut. So I think you'll start to see a transition over the course of the next year into being possibly even another title, and the Connecticut Film Festival will fall under an umbrella of something bigger.
Great. Now, a couple more quick questions. You're here in downtown Danbury. I really appreciate it as somebody who loves the downtown area, and I want it to thrive and prosper. What was the feedback from the merchants in the area in terms of you being down here and bringing business down to Main Street?
I don't think we have had enough time to take the temperature on that. I mean, we've basically been running nonstop for it's been 18 hours a day. I mean, literally 6 hours of solid sleep. We've been up to the television stations promoting this. I mean, Gina and I have been on television several times. We ran about 20 interviews. So we were up and down to Hartford, New Haven, Rocky Hill, Farmington, all over the place while we were running this event. There's been no time to really
But definitely the local restaurants and bars have definitely had an uptick in business.
I can tell you, Nico's next door. I mean, this is only one restaurant, and he's
great
a few
pizza
doors
there.
down. And great pizza, absolutely. But a couple came in with their daughter while I was sitting in the box office a few hours ago to get tickets to see The Wrecking Crew, and she said, you know, I work at Nico's, and she says it's been crazy in there all week. So I figure they probably had an uptick. Toscano's contacted us. They have new owners, and as everybody knows, Toscano's had great food in the past, and I think Joe and Francisco, who are now running the place, they just bought it recently. They're entertaining a party down there. We've had 2 parties go down to Toscano's, and we had a couple big networking events at Two Steps Downtown Grill. And you know, I think what's nice is some of the restaurants and businesses are contacting us to see how they can get involved. I mean, we can only outreach so much. But it's nice when they start to contact us, because if they contact us, we'll create the opportunity for them, and that's what we did for Toscano's.
All right. Well, look, I don't want to hold you up any longer. I know you guys are very tired. It's the end of the festival right now. And if people want to find out more information about the Connecticut Film Festival and what you guys are doing and what you're doing in the future, where can they find the information on the internet?
Well, our website is definitely the place to go, ctfilmfest.com.
All right, great. And thanks a lot. I hope you guys are here next year. I'll do whatever I can to support you guys and keep up the support for the film festival here in Danbury. So I want you here next year. And thanks a lot for everything you're doing.
Talk to your council members.
I will. I do every day. Trust me, I do.
Thank you to Hat City Blogger.
Yes.
It's Hat City Blogger.
Hey, nice plug for me. All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.